Good evening. This is the Jersey Hermit with another retro video game stream, and today we're continuing on with Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I know I am. A little bit still under the weather, but we're getting there. Let's fire up the game, shall we? Let's see. Where are we? Here we are. So last time out, we got the Master Ball. So that's a good sign. Move you here. Turn the controller on. That would kind of help, wouldn't it? So last time out, we had just gotten the Master Ball. And we had gone to Saffron City. We're in Saffron City. Now there's two gyms in here. One's the official one and one is the unofficial one. We're going to go to the Fighting Dojo first, which is the unofficial one. Hoo-ha! You're trespassing in our Fighting Dojo. We're going to beat these guys up, so... Alright, let's see. It's a Machop at level 31. And we have our Ivysaur out. That's fine. We know that our best option is going to be our standard Kadabra. But we're going to see what we can get without using it. It's going to use X Attack, which isn't going to help you as much as you think it is. Now we can hit it straight up. And like I said, I have a Kadabra. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. Another Karate Chop coming at us. This one's a critical hit. So we're going to have to bring something else in. The Charmeleon sounds like a good option. Because he's almost gone. That should do it. Alright, we'll take our points. And it's going to be a Mankey. See, now we're just going to throw the Kadabra out. I did take my meds. They just got to kick in. And it's going to be a Primeape that we're just going to leave our guy in. Primeape should be worth a decent chunk. There we go. Yeah, we might just end up sweeping in through this with Kadabra. I give up. Alright. We'll get on the bicycle. See, I'm not ready to fight the actual gym in here. Because the actual gym is psychic types. It's Abracadabra and Alakazam. And I know I don't have the strength for that just yet. But we can do the Fighting Dojo. Okay, let's put Charmeleon up front. Let them go first. I hear you're good. Show me. Okay, so we're going to start with the Machop. This one's at level 32. And we're going to start with using the Charmeleon again. Critical hit's always good. Low kick's not going to work as well as you think it is. There we go. And a Machoke. We're going to leave him out. And this time we're going to put the Kadabra in to help us. There we go. We'll gain our level. No move to learn, but that's okay. Judge, 1 point. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. Yeah, we'll get through you. We know that the Charmeleon's the first thing out. It's a Primate. Oh, this is going to be fun. At level 36, we know better than to actually fight this way. We're putting the Kadabra in. Focus energy's not going to help you when I'm going to have my move off. Oh, you're faster than me. But we'll take our points. Wow, yeah, stubbed fingers. Take your shoes off. This is a Mankey at level 31. I'm okay with Charmeleon trying this one. We'll see how far. Yeah, no. We're getting help. And this will get Kadabra up a level, so I'm not complaining. Whatever, you didn't miss much. Hello, Christo. How you doing today? Yeah, you haven't missed much at all. It's another Mankey. This one we're going to give to Ivysaur. Try to get it out of the way. Alright, so he's seated. And we can start hitting it. I literally got the notification just went live now, but you've been streaming for 10 minutes. I start at 7:45 when I go. If all of it's going to do is Fury Swipes, I'm pretty safe. There we go. 4-0. 490 for Ivysaur. Should get him close. And the Primeape, we're going to leave him in, but we're going to get help on this. We're pretty sure it's going to be... Yep, it's a 31. It's going to be a little bit stronger against Kadabra, because Kadabra doesn't have a very good defense. When we use him for being the glass cannon that he is. Another 490 for both. So, Ivysaur's almost to another level. I give up. Now, before we fight the last guy, we're going to go back to heal up. All right. So let's deal with that last, the last guy in this area. Run. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Alright, let's see what we got. 2 Pokemon. The first one is a Hitmonlee at level 37. Now, I'm probably sure that this is not a fight I want by myself. This is one I want to put the Kadabra in to help me with. Okay, Meditate gives an attack rise, but that's not going to matter much because this should do a one-hit. We're close to it. We'll take it. And now we're going to have Hitmonchan, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put Ivysaur actually in and let him get the points. But we're going to switch to the Kadabra. Okay, Comet Punch is usually pretty good. It just did 5. Alright, 555 is good enough for Ivysaur to gain a level. Hard beaten. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. We'll do Hitmonlee, why not? No more room for Pokemon, sent to Pokemon Box 1. Okay. Well, we got that done. As I said, we're not doing the gym just yet. I want to build up some other Pokemon that are going to work better off. Like, probably my Charmeleon and my Wartortle. But we're going to head east to here. Because I want to say this is the way to the cycling road. Out this way. Enjoy the slope. Cycling road. Do I have the Poke Flute on me? No, I don't. Let's get that. Right, we're already healed up. No, we're not. We gotta heal the Kadabra. Okay. We're going to retrieve the Pokéflute. Alright. Now there's a couple of Snorlaxes here, but we want to try to catch this one and get it out of the way. Around the Pokémart. Alright, we're going to save first. Sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. Let's use our Pokéflute. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Okay. We're going to try to catch the Snorlax. It is level 30. We're going to put it in just in case, because you never know. Headbutt it is. So the one thing I got to watch for is that it can fall asleep on its own, rest, and that brings his health all the way back up. So we're going to try to do as much damage on it while it's back asleep. Amnesia, what does that do? Special goes up. Okay. Alright, well, we're still hitting it with physical, so... There we go. Back to start again. Yeah, I think the Ember's going to work better on him. Or the scratching is going to work better on him. So let's put, let's put Graveler in. There's only so many times he can rest, too. He always wakes up after 2 moves when he does that. But yeah, we're really protecting against that. Sure, it goes rest and it's going to heal up. There's a crit. Okay, he's going to wake up. We're going to try to get one more in on him. Now we're going to throw a Great Ball at him. See if we... Pokeball is full. Can't use that item. Oh, that's not good. Well, there's 2 Snorlaxes, so we're good. But our Pokebox is full. Alright, so we're going to have to go to the Poke Center and fix that. Alright. I know I took meds on the way in, so... I think they're starting to hit. We're going to try to go as much as we can, though, tonight. Well, we cleared our way. We can always try catching the other Snorlax. There's two of them, after all. I'm going to laugh if it's back. No, it's not. Cycling Road is a downhill course by the sea. It's a great ride. I'm going for a ride with my girlfriend. I think this is where you get the experience share, and we are not collecting it, but I do have to take a self-care break. So grab something to eat or drink or use the bathroom. I'll see you in 60 seconds. Alright, we are back. We're going riding here. Okay, so it isn't here. That's a good thing. What do you want? Yep, so here I have to be on my bike. Okay, it's a Grimer. At 29. We can make this work. And we've got the Charmeleon out first. But we know that I can put the Kadabra in and I'll still gain the level. It runs Disable and gets out Confusion, which I'll just hit him with Psybeam instead. Get our points, and that's going to be enough to gain level 28 for Charmeleon. Coughing. This time we're going to put Ivysaur out there, I think, to get the points. And again, switch to Kadabra. Alright, we'll take our points. Don't you dare laugh. Nice bike, hand it over. No, I don't think so. Cue-Ball wants to fight. He's got him a chop. Okay. We're going to put the Kadabra in because we might as well. Alright, 264 for this. And a Mankey. Well, we're going to give... let's give this to Ivysaur. Alright, and we'll leech him as well. And now we can run Vine Whip. Oh, good. So this should end on the next turn. You better get before I take a turn. So Ivysaur got the fight straight up. And it's a Machop, and we're going to leave it the way it is. Yeah, the low kick's not going to work as well because we are poison type as well. That's not going to do so well. We're faster, so we'll just tackle. Take our 528. Knockout. Yep. Come out and play, little mouse. It's a Mankey. And we have the Charmeleon out. We're just going to throw Kadabra to get him out. We'll take our points. And it's a Machop. We're going to switch over to... Let's switch to the War Turtle. Just to do something different. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. We're going to try to go as long as we can. Hey, you just bumped me. This is going to have a Wheezing at level 33. Now this is definitely something I want to deal with Kadabra. Almost. Alright, we'll take our 607. Kaboom. Sure, I'll go. Alright. It's a Grimer. At level 26, this one shouldn't be too bad. Charmeleon should be able to get him on its own, I think. Yeah, I think this is a fight we can do. Okay, what got disabled? Scratch. Okay, well, so be it. $501 for us. Next is another Grimer. Oh, that's okay. We're going to leave the fight the way it is. Of course it can't disable because I've already got something disabled. Another 501. Means he's going to be almost to a level. Welcome in, King Creeper. How you doing today? Okay, so now I can get disabled again. I think I can survive long enough to take this guy out, though. The rage goes away. We survive. Another 501. That'll get him up a level. Doesn't get us to teach anything new, but that's okay. We're going to swap in the Ivysaur and try to get him up a level. Poison Powder won't work, but Leech Seed will. Now we're just going to run Tackle because this will probably work best on him. Come on. Tackle didn't work. And now we got to use something else. Vine Whip's not going to be as good. But it's going to do just enough to get us through. Don't make me mad. Well, too late, I think. I'm feeling hungry and mean. It's Cue Ball. It has a Machop at level 33. Alright, we're going to put Kadabra in for that. And he's going to gain a level for it, which is fine by me. Welcome in, Black and Yellow. How you doing today? We'll gain our points. I think we just hit 500 followers. I could be wrong. I'm doing okay. A little bit under the weather, but we're making it through. Okay, so that's all those. Celadon City to Fuchsia City. And here's the thing, if I don't hold up, I'm going to be brought down. Wait a minute. Don't mind if I do. Miss Pokemon. Well, that's my normal Sunday stream right now. Is playing Pokemon Yellow till I beat it. Let's get on the bike. Try to raise some money as we go down the coast. We're playing this on, admittedly, an emulator, but still. Celadon City of Fuchsia City. We're going to go through the grass and see if we can't find something that we haven't caught yet. I don't have a Ponyta yet. That'd be a nice thing to catch. Forget when the last time you played it, so nostalgic. Oh, goodness. So we'll go for this. I think we're going to try to hit it one more time with Scratch. And I think we'll try to throw the Pokeball now. I feel old. This came out when I was in high school, so do with that information what you will. Okay, we got a Ponyta to catch. Capable of jumping incredibly high, its hooves and sturdy legs absorb the impact of a hard landing. What do you want, kiddo? It's a cue ball that has a Machop at 29. Alright, let's deal with it. If that crits, that's a good thing. Well, we got a burn on him. Not quite enough to kill him. Okay, we'll take our experience, and it's going to be a Machoke this time. We're going to leave Machop in. Alright, let's do this. It's worth not quite enough. All the familiar names, yep. Here, let's throw the Ivysaur in to help, because we're going to play defense a bit. Okay, well, we seeded him. That's good. Who's your favorite? I don't have a favorite. Low kick's not going to work as well as you think it does because we're part poison here. Now we can hit him with Vine Whip. Low kick. We might have enough damage on him that this is going to be over on this turn. We'll see. Not quite. So we're going to have to do the deed ourselves. 453. Nice. We're going to wait. We're going to climb back up. We're going to heal. And then I'm going to take a self-care break. Alright, now normally I would take a 60-second break. We come back and we set the clock for 20 minutes that we can not take one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 90-second break and make it 30 minutes instead. That gives me a little bit more time to refill the water and get a few things. So I will see you in, I think, not... Actually, let's make it 1:20. So we'll make it 1:20 and then we'll have 40 minutes to work with. Okay? So I'll see you then. Alright, we are back. So we had a double length break, so we go a double length here. And Catitude has started the definition game off by going for an H. There's only one H in the solution here. So if you want to take a guess at the solution, you just type just like she did, exclamation point letter, and the letter you want to guess to be in the solution. If you think you know the solution, you type exclamation point solve followed by the solution. So if you know why pretty women are like money in the bank, yeah, let's put the E on there. There's an E there. There's an E there and an E there. Did that save? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. You headed to Fuchsia? And we'll put the T up. I gotta go make my sandwich, but I want to get my letters in. Yeah, I don't blame you. 4 T's, though. And we got a Weezing to fight. At level 28. Ain't gonna be worth a pretty penny. Yeah, there's an O or two. Let me give you the O's. There are the O's. Now, black and yellow, I know you're in here. You might as well try, right? Alright, I think we need to put the Kadabra out. There is no G. So we're going to be just short of a level for Charmeleon. Coughing. Yeah, you still have to wait a little bit. Let's put the Charmeleon back in. Actually, I'll be nice to you. There's no B in the solution either. Yeah, there's a couple of A's. And we have a Kadabra, so that we put in, so we got to give him the points too. And it's a Weezing. Yeah, we're going to swap in the Graveler at this point. Let him gain a level. Might be able to do it on our own. The Sludge don't do very well. But we've just been poisoned. Yeah, critical hit only does 2 points. I'm going to take more damage from actually being poisoned. Alright, we'll take our 1038. And take the biker out. Okay, I forgot that guy was there. I could belly bump you out of here. Right, because we fought both of those. Oh, there's no money in fighting. We didn't fight this one. Okay, it's a Mankey. No, there's no P. We'll put the Wartortle out this time to help out. I think that the Charmeleon and the Wartortle and the Ivysaur are very close to evolving again. And the letter N for Catitude. I think there's just the one. Oh, you had something else in mind, did you? Well, this was level 29, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know the second word, but I got everything else. Okay. And it's a primate. Let's keep... there's no C. You know what? Yeah, we're not leaving him in. We're going to get help. Okay, it's a rage play. Let's see if we can be smart about this. Yeah, there's an F. There is there's one F. Goes there. Probably where you expected it to be, wasn't it? That does not help. Let me get, it's where you expected it to be, right? Burned out. Now we're going to use an antidote. Yeah, there's an L. There is one L, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's one L. And it goes there. Oh, hold on. Like that. Try that again. There we go. I just need one letter. Maybe this is the letter you need. Let Voltorb electrify you. Really? Alright, fine. We're going to fight a Voltorb. No big deal. In this case, we're going to throw the Graveler in. And it's going to run Sonic Boom, and that's about what I expected it to do. Yeah, Catitude, I think maybe the D did give it to you. Why pretty women are like Money in the Bank? Yeah, they draw a lot of interest. Thought it was give it first or gain. Fair enough. It's going to be another Voltorb. We're going to give Ivysaur some points. Rolls eyes. That's at the bad pun, isn't it? Okay, we survived. So that makes that solution. Ground it out. Okay, now I can make my sandwich. I had to solve the puzzle first. I understand. Here, we can still fight the cycling road guy there. We're going to wait a bit. We'll take the path down. Knowing that we passed two that we did not get. It's a notice. Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. Okay, we're still downhill. Slope ends here, huh? Alright. This will get us into Fuchsia City. Celadon City to Fuchsia City, level 18. Alright. We're going to get to the Poke Center. What's it doing up there? Behold, it's Passion Pink. Slowpoke, friendly and very slow moving. Okay. Oh, it's like it's a zoo. Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Outback is the safari game for catching Pokemon. Okay, so how do I get over there? Must be this way. Heal up. We're going to try the gym because I think, if anything, the Kadabra can cut right through a lot of the stuff there. Because it's a very much a poison gym. Let's see if we can get our 5th gym badge, right? Strength isn't the key for Pokemon, it's strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Okay. Well, we know we're going to be throwing a lot of, oh, excuse me. Yeah, so I'm still kind of fighting. Alright. So, we have the Charmeleon out, and we definitely want to go with physical attacks on this thing. And work our way up. Actually, probably the Graveler is my best bet. Play a little bit of defense that way. So it's thrown some headbutts at me. It has Psychic. Which is a problem. Machoke's going to fall to the Psychic, but we're going to try it anyways just to see if we can get there fast on him. He's got Poison Gas. Alright, we're going to try this. I don't expect it to work. Well, we know it's 4 moves. It has Confusion, it has Psychic, it has Headbutt, and it has Poison Gas. So we're going to fight it by biting it. I think we're going to be healing after this. Hopefully this doesn't take me out. Okay, fine. We'll run the Kadabra. We're faster. And it won't do as much damage, but it should still work half decent. And we can recover if need be. And he can't. Okay, he critted on us, but we can run recover. And it's going to run Psychic on me again. I think we're going to recover again. The fusion's going to do even less. Headbutt's the thing I got to worry about now. There we go. We got through the fight. We'll get our points, and we'll hightail it out of here and heal up. Extraordinary. Hermit. Heal up. Alright. See, my problem with the meds is they kind of make me drowsy. Because it's basically NyQuil. Let's see you beat my special techniques. Let's try. What we got? A drowsy. At level 34. Let's try it. See if we can't put a burn on him. That worked. Poison gas is going to be a straight poison. Oh boy. Now we can run Scratch. You'll take poison damage. This is probably going to kill. But it's slow. So we're going to use that to our advantage. Put the War Turtle in. I think we can get it out the rest of the way. As long as I survive, this is going to work. Because the burn's going to take it the rest of the way. Almost. But we'll take the 742. It's a Kadabra. Alright. Let's leave him in. See what this sucker has. The Psybeam I should have known. Because I have one. Let's give it to... Let's go Graveler next. Trying not to use my Kadabra against that Kadabra. The problem is that, yeah, that's not going to work. Ivysaur, he's going to be faster, and if he throws anything attack-wise, I don't think I'm going to survive. No. We got to rethink the team in here. So we're going to put Kadabra out. He's going to deal with this. Get one of his attacks off the board. Confusion. So I got rid of his weaker attack. But he recovered. Okay, this fight's going to be annoying. If I can get his recover disabled, then we're good. He's going to run Psybeam, and we're going to recover on this turn. We save it for when we're below half. Because it always recovers half your power. Okay, he got the same memo we did. Fusion's not going to be as strong. We're definitely hitting him with the big power. If I could get that disabled, I don't want to risk it though, because... Oh, we got something disabled on me. My confusion. That's okay. Good. He runs confusion. I'm going to try to take him out quickly. That worked. We're going to rethink our team, though. Kadabra's got to stay in. But we definitely want to use some things, find some hard-hitting attacking Pokemon. And run with that. Spearow might be good, I don't know. Let's see. We're going to deposit our Machoke, because he's not going to be very useful in there. And then we're going to look at what else I got. Change to the first box. And let's see. Hitmonlee is level 30, but again, that's not something I want to bring out here. I want to level something that would help. Fearow, check your attack. 52's not bad. Let's put the Fearow out. Actually, no, let's bring the Sandslash out. Hello, Daryl. How you doing today? Because bringing the Sandslash out will let me use Cut. Okay, so that was... We took out the Machoke and we put in a Sandslash. We can do that. There we go. Alright, we're going to do some fighting outside the gym first. We're going to try to deal with the other cyclists on Cycling Road that we did not do yet. Let's try to get Sandslash up. Because that's going to be what we're going to use to deal with a few of the issues. Okay, so we're on the slope. We'll go up this side because I saw something over here. Wait a minute, saw him. Get lost, kid, I'm bushed. What you got? 5 Pokemon. Just like them. Okay, so we got a Coughing at level 23. We'll start with that. Let's see if I can get him on my own. Slash does a lot of crits, so we'll use that to our advantage. And take our points. It's going to be a Weezing. We're not changing. Same plan. Might be 3 hits instead of 2 this time. Alright. Almost. Goodbye. We'll take our level. It's another coughing. Alright, we'll do this again. Why not? They're not really hurting us any. Yeah, almost got him out. But we'll let this work to our advantage. Run another coughing against us. All right. Another 610. That's another level. Maybe it's a move. Who knows? Nope. And a wheezing to end this, and we're going to keep Sand Slash out there. And just take him out. Should be, what, 4 hits at most? It runs a Smog that isn't very effective against us. Sludge isn't going to be helpful either. A little bit better. And it got us poisoned. Hello, Walt. How you doing today? We'll take our quick points. Hey, we gained 2 levels in that fight. That's not bad at all. Hello, Arya. How you doing today? We're going to heal up. Welcome in, Brood in Space. I'm doing okay. I'm making it through. Still got a little bit of a bug. We're working through that. Sand Slash fainted. Well, we're going to fix that. How are we doing? We're doing okay. So, Brood in Space, how did you find me? I'm curious. I'm in the Dynasty. Fair enough. Just vibing at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. That's 5 hours ahead. So you're probably in the UK or somewhere in Europe. I also saw a Pokemon trainer there. We'll deal with him, but we still got some more to do on the biking trail. So we're going to do those first. So we're going to try to go to 11 tonight. Probably going to call it a night at that point, because I still got the cough. Let's see, did we get you? Nice bike, how's it handled? No, we didn't get you. It's a late night, oh boy. Okay, so a wheezing, that's going to be worth a decent amount of points, especially with it being at 29 instead. But we're going to still do the same thing. We're going to slash, and this will be enough for a level, okay. That's what the light blue means there on the party list. That if we get the kill right now, it's a level. Hello, Jibber. Welcome in. We'll take our level. Thank you very much. Because we're trying to get something that will help me deal with the occasional psychic type Pokemon we're seeing in the next gym. It's a muck. No, we're going to leave that alone. That's another Pokemon worth a decent amount. Although we might put Kadabra in to help us, and he'll gain another level. Alright. We'll gain our points. Like I said, Kadabra's going to go up a level. Great. Got my kiddo get out of bed so I can continue on more in the Lincoln Lawyers season. Nice. Oh, right. Someone's poisoned. My Kadabra. No sense not healing him. 17. Celadon City to Fuchsia City. Okay. What's this sign say? Trainer tips. A or B button to stay in place while on a slope. Okay. All Pokemon are unique. Even Pokemon of the same type and level grow at different rates. How's Pokemon? It's going okay. We might get a gym in tonight. We might not. Just letting you know, my check-ins are persistent, so you don't have to check in every turn. It's a notice. Watch out for discarded items. Check this side. There's someone. I need a little exercise. Was it easy to set up? Actually, it reasonably was. Hello, Skimp. Hello, Raina. How you doing today? So we got a Mankey to fight. At level 26. We've got the Sand Slash in. I use Firebot. Okay, he's going to run another Mankey. We're going to leave it alone. If we're going to be able to get a kill like that, that's up to our advantage. So once it clears out, we're going to take another one out. How about that? And score another set of points. I haven't tried Firebot. It is very user-friendly to me, and it can do a lot. It's a Machoke. Oh, we're leaving this in. This one it might not be as good against, but we'll see what it does. It's worth a lot of points, though. If we can get it in 2, that's not bad. Almost. We'll just run a scratch for this. Alright, so that's 813. That's another level. And it's trying to learn Poison Sting, so we're going to learn Poison Sting. We can't get rid of Cut because Cut is an HM technique, so we're going to get rid of Scratch. Alright, what's the last one? It's a Machop. Let's give it to Wartortle. Yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend Firebot. And then the thing in the upper right-hand corner is just Google Sheets. Okay, we'll take that one, 489. That's going to be a level. Good workout. Yep. So we went all the way up to after the break. There's nothing more that way. I think the other ones are... There's a couple on the right. So we'll see. No, we didn't get you. We're bikers. Highway stars. We've got about 3 minutes till the next self-care break. And he's going to send out a muck at level 33. Alright, we're going to throw Sand Slash for now. And we might want to pick something else. Okay, so now it minimizes. And now Cut is... Yeah, maybe not. And now he poisons me. I'm still hitting half decently. It's a 2/3 chance, a 1/3 chance that I miss. And it can't disable me anymore because I've already gotten something disabled. It's worth 1110 though. We'll take it. Smoked. Hold on. Use another antidote. Alright. Now let's see if there's any more. Do we get him? I love racing downhill. So we got him. So that's where it's on the right-hand side. So we got 2 more that we got to deal with. That we just snuck past. This one. My Pokemon won't evolve. Why? After this fight, we're taking a self-care break. It's a Machoke. Well, there's your problem, because it won't evolve. Because it needs to be traded. Three of these should do it. Yeah, Walt hasn't had a drink in 5 years. I haven't had one in 18, I think. And that was the first in a long time, so... Hello, Afrometheus. Welcome in. Why, you... Okay. Maybe some Pokemon need Element Stones to evolve, which is also true, but yours needs to be traded. But it's time for me to take a self-care break, so I will see you in 60 seconds, okay? It would help if I kind of put the microphone back down. Duh. All fixed. Alright, let's try that again. So that's going to be a level. And maybe a move, who knows? Nope. And a Machoke. Who do I want to give the points to? Let's see. It's going to be a Machoke. It's going to be at the same level, because that's the way it does things. How many points is it worth? 906. Nobody will level up on this. But let's give it to the Charmeleon. Alright, let's see. Low kick. So it's going to be... we'll run an Ember again. Maybe we'll get a burn on him. That's the second time I've done that tonight. I can't say it every time, but I know it's like a 1 in 10 chance. Okay, out you go. Gonna lurk a bit and get this kid to sleep. No worries. Bust out the sleeper chokehold. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we got everyone there. There's none more on the slope. There's nobody over here. Anything up here? I'm looking for Tangela. Want to trade one for Parasect? I don't have one. And besides, I'm not using traded Pokemon in this game anyways. That Charmeleon, I want to say it's level 36 he goes up. But we'll see. We'll heal up while we're over here. But yeah, Psychic in this game is very broken. Now, I think I saw another trainer on Route 18 before I got into Fuchsia City. Over here. This is my turf. Get out of here. Well, we'll see about that. It's a bird keeper that's going to send Spearow out at level 26. Ah, we can get him. Alright, so let's see. What are you worth? Only 322. Alright, well, we'll take our points. It's going to be another Spearow. We're going to put Charmeleon in because it's going to be the same level. They almost always are. And I would rather get Charmeleon up a level because we know how much it's worth now. We want to keep the Ivysaur out of these fights because we expect the Spearow to have flying-type moves. It's a Fearow this time. Let's go, you know what? Let's go Wartortle. Why not? This is going to be worth a little bit more because it's evolved. It's going to be worth 900 points or so. Water Gun's not bad, though. Plus, all these leers and growls and stuff don't affect Water Gun. Alright, goodbye. Give us our points. It's going to be a regular Spearow. We're going to keep it in. When I get to sleep, ain't nothing going to wake me up. Well, I hope something wakes you up eventually when you actually want to be woken up. Mirror move. So he's got mirror move, which I don't like because it's just... When does it help you any? Not very much. Darn. Okay, there's 3 in here. Search every grassy area for new Pokemon. Right. More bird keepers. What you got? It's a Spearow, probably at a higher level than that. Level 29. Okay. So it's going to be worth more. Not by much, though. 360. We'll take it. And then a Fearow, which we're going to give to Wartortle. Once we get our chance to do it. There we go. Water Gun seems to be the right move. You're going to leer me a couple times. And you're going to mirror move, and Water Gun's not going to be affected very well for you. And we'll take it. $1,006 is good for a level. And learn Withdraw. Withdraw is not a bad move, because Withdraw is basically a defense-up move. I will gladly take that instead of Tail Whip. I like to play defense more than I like to play. Okay, Bird Keeper is gone. There's this guy. How do you like my bird call? Not really. What we got? It's a Dodrio. Oh, this is going to be worth a lot of points because that's an evolved Pokemon. How much it worth? $11.50. Good enough that if I can get the kill here, Sandslash goes up a level. Okay, this shouldn't kill because the first was a... Yeah, that... But I think a cut should be fine from here. Not quite. Drill Peck. Alright, but we'll gain a level. We'll go up to 29. Where's Pikachu? Sitting in the Pokéball. In the box. He might come out again. I had to bug you. Anything useful in here? Let's see. A Doduo. We can try to catch one of those. We don't have one of those. At level 22, the Sandslash goes out because that's our lead guy. Okay, we can't do Sandslash. How many badges? We're up to 4. We're going to go for 5 later today. Take our experience. But we can catch a Doduo around here? Let's try to catch one. And it's a level 24 Fearow. That's something we can fight pretty well. Okay, so it's gonna be like 500 and some odd points. We know there are Doduos in here, so we might as well catch one. This one's level 26. I'm not really worried about level on this one. I'm catching merely for the sake of completeness. As best we can. But we're going to run cut instead. To not do as much damage. Alright. And now we're going to try a Pokeball. There we go. So we're going to add Doduo to the board, eventually. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, this Pokemon runs at high speed on developed legs. Into the box. I'm going to check Route 18 just to see what else I can catch here, if anything. So let's see, this is Route 18. We saw the Doduos. That is the only thing I can actually catch that I don't already have. So, we'll take it. And then after this, we're going to try the gym again. 182 points. Alright, now we can go into the gym and try to get that 5th badge. I have enough things out that I can deal with some reasonable stuff. That Sand Slash is going to be very helpful in this gym, given that although it's a poison gym, I've seen enough psychic types with high specials that I want to have something that I can hit them with. So we got those two already. There's a wall there. You can see, you might be able to see the slight dots where the walls are. I wanted to become a ninja, so I joined this gym. Let's do this. Sand Slash is in front. What you got? 4 critters. It's a Drowsy. Yeah, I told you they were going to do this. Throw the trainer flag. Start it off. We're going to hit with Slash. It disables something. The sand attack. Hello, Imposter Cure. How you doing today? So 676 gives me that. Drowsy staying in there. It's going to be another Drowsy. We're leaving Sand Slash in there. I'm doing okay. 7-foot wall. So that makes you the second 7-footer I know. Excuse me. That's a level. A Kadabra that we're going to leave ourselves in for. We're not going to be faster than it, most likely. It's going to be a Drowsy instead? Fine. We'll take our points. And we know that it's got to be a Kadabra. It's the only thing it has left. Okay. So now it's going to run the Kadabra at me. Let's see what it actually has. Confusion, which we kind of expected. That's why we do it. I'm done for. Yep. For now you are. Item, antidote, cure the poison. Okay. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Okay. It's a tamer that's going to throw an Arbok to start with. At level 33. Alright. We're going to keep the Sand Slash in. This won't be a level yet, but it's close. You can lower my defense all you want. I am not the Pokemon Pro. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. It's a Sand Slash. Now this one we're going to switch on. And we're going to put the Ivysaur in. Play the game that way. This will be for a level. You are a goat, don't be so humble. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're not going to get the level for Ivysaur. That's fine. We did seed him, so Wartortle should be a good option. We missed, but that's okay. So he has Slash and Scratch and Sand Attack. And Poison Sting. We actually gained back more health than what it did. That should do it. Alright. 1152. And he's got another Arbok. We will put the Sand... Oh, the Sand Slash is gone. Right. He's paralyzed. We don't want to do that. Let's instead go for the Charmeleon. And play for the points. Ember. Let's try it again. Come on, Burn. No, not this time. Also, Walt, if Gibber is doing risky business, then I half expect him to show up in only his briefs, singing along to old-time rock and roll. Okay? Okay, that gets him out. 1039 for us, which is not enough for a level by any stretch. But it'll get him close to getting out. And now we got to take a self-care break, so I'll see you in 60. Alright, we are back. Now we see that we're going to tunnel up through there. Because like I said, in this game, because of the you can actually see, especially with us having a bigger screen than we would have had when we were younger, we can see that where the walls are. Alright. Let's go back over. Yeah, there's nothing out that way. We locked in. Let's see what happens. Well, there's him. Stop right there. Are invisible walls have you frustrated? No, they don't. Because they're invisible. They're supposedly invisible, but I can see them. It's a sand slash. At 34. Well, our sand slash is going to go in, but we're not going to keep him in there. We're instead going to throw the Ivysaur. It runs Scratch. That's fine. We're going to Vine Whip. To not survive it. Okay, Wartortle it is. Okay, let's see. Water Gun. Probably take about 3 of those. And we're going to survive. We'll take our 589 points. And Sand Slash goes up a level. We got an Arbok. We're 921 away. We're going to try to get the Wartortle to take it. Because I think this is for level. I could be wrong. It is for level. Let's see. It's not worth it. It's better to throw the sand, to throw someone else in. Ivysaur is out, so Charmeleon will be the one who's going to go in and try to get me some more points. Yeah, that takes me off of level, but that's okay. Better off that we do this anyways and get rid of the sand attack issues. Alright. And since Charmeleon needs the points anyways, I forget, like, most of them I want to say level at 32, but I could be wrong. Give them their points. He's got it. Yes, I do. And then this one. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? It's Juggler, who's got 2. It's got a Drowsy. And yeah, we're throwing the Sand Slash absolutely against this. Because we got to play the game. It does a lot of crits, and we use that to our advantage. Because crits negate attack and defense patterns. What's your other Pokemon? You can't trade anymore. It's a Hypno. We're going to let him... We'll do that. We're going to let the Sand Slash stay out. Probably going to take 3 of those. Confusion was a critical hit, but sometimes that happens. Poison gas is not going to do much. It'll just poison me. But we'll take our points. Drop my balls. There's something I could say here, but I'm not going to. We'll go around. We are fully done with this gym except for Koga. So we're going to heal up, and then when we have Koga, we're going to be smart. And we're going to just put the Kadabra in front and clean up. Probably. I might try to get everybody else up. So we're going to put the Kadabra in front and see about dealing with Koga, who, if I remember correctly, has a whole bunch of Venomoths and Venonats. So, them being poison, it only makes sense to throw our Psychic type at it. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall fear the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Alright, I think he starts with a Venonat. It is. At level 44. I'm not worried. We're running Psybeam and we're going to be fast on it. We'll take it. 706, that's the first fight. Another Venonat, we're staying with it. What level's this one? 46. Alright, do it again. And this is all going to help me out later because I need Kadabra's going to be one of my last 6. It's another Venonat. This one's at level 48. Come on, finish the point deduction. There we go. Can we make it 3 for 3? Not quite. It runs Toxic, which is badly poisoned. Okay. But we'll take our points. And then the last one is a Venomoth. Leave him in. It's a Venomoth at level 50. Yeah, they tightened this up very much compared to the original game. But this is going to be for a level. He runs an X attack. But I'm going to have most of it down, I think, on this turn. Not quite. Now, the way badly poisoned works is the poison gets stronger the more turns we go. He's going to run Leech Life, which is a decent enough attack. And gets a lot of his stuff back. That's fine. We're actually not in bad shape. We just got to put someone else in to claim the Pokemon points. Let's put Charmeleon out. Because he's also Bug type. Evade Rose. He's faster. He has Toxic. He has Double Team. And he has Psychic. Alright. Pick something else. Wartortle, you're next. Bite. Problem is he's now on Evade 3, so that's what he's... That's good enough. 1477 for us. That takes him to level 32. Koga is out. We have our 5th badge. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. TM06. Toxic. It is a secret technique over 400 years old. Our 5th gym battle is over. Alright, so we got our 5th one done. We'll heal up. Apparently, Wartortle doesn't level up at 32. I thought it did. But our next gym battle would be up at the Psychic place anyways. So, we're going to skip that for now. And just try to level some. Okay, where are we going? Are you working on a Pokédex? Professor Oak's aide came by here. We're skipping that, because I know what it is. Want to play with my Pokemon? Yeah, why not? Let's see what we're fighting against. It's a Bellsprout. Kadabra's in front, which, I mean, it'll work. It'll work too well. Because this is going to be a one-hit kill. Because that is Psychic, or it's Poison. We'll take our 500 points here, which I didn't really want to take him there. But we're going to try to put in, if he's going to... Oddish. Oh, we're switching to the Charmeleon and getting them up to 32. Alright. It's an Oddish at level 29. I don't think it's for level yet. No, it's not. Close, though. I think. We'll see. 484, so we're going to need a little bit more. It's a Tangela. We're leaving it alone. The Tangela is also going to be... Now, this one is not going to be as strong to use Psychic anyways, so we're staying with this. This is going to be a level, if we can get it. Oh, okay. Constrict. Constrict is a single turn move, so that's good. And it's got Vine Whip that's not going to do you any good. Tangela might end up being another one of my Pokemon because he's pure grass. There is something to be said for that. 1030 on the points. That's going to level Charmeleon to 32. Oh, Hermit. Nope, he doesn't level up at 32. They must be 34 or 36. I don't remember. Which means Ivysaur's the one that levels up at 32. We'll put Ivysaur up in front. Let's get him there. And let's cure the poison. Let's see what's in here. Or I would, but let's do this first. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Well, that's what we're dealing with, huh? It might not be the smartest thing, then, to have Ivysaur leading this fight. It's a Pidgeotto. This music's so nostalgic. Welcome in, little Void. How you doing today? Alright, so let's see. Ivysaur. I don't know that Pidgeotto's got any actual, flying moves. Because Gust isn't. Happy Saturday. I appreciate that. Okay. We're going to run Tackle because that's our better option here against Pidgeotto. Welcome in, Satyr420. Is that pronounced correctly? Welcome in, Raiders. So for those of you who don't know, I'm the Jersey Hermit. I am a retro streamer. And today we are playing Pokemon Yellow. Satyr. Okay, I can try to remember that. So I might as well ask, A, how was your stream that you played Project Zomboid? And B, how'd you find me? Whirlwind don't work. Not in this battle, it don't. Oh. Tell it that I'm fighting with Ivysaur. There we go. It runs Quick Attack. And there it goes. 628 for us. Next is a Farfetch'd. How do I want to do this? Love PZ. I think that's supposed to be Pokemon Yellow, but I could be wrong. Oh, Project Zomboid. Okay. Yeah, duh. What am I thinking? Ivysaur's going to go in, but we're going to swap him out for the Farfetch'd fight. Because I think he's actually got flying moves. So we're going to give the points to Graveler, I think. So it has Leer, that's good to know. But he's also flying type, so this should work well. Bye-bye. And a Doduo. We're still going to give it to Ivysaur. I want to get him up a level. And I think, what's it worth? 534? Yeah, that should, even with the split, be good enough. So we'll give points to Wartortle this time. I meant to give it to Graveler, but I screwed up. Yeah, that's why we're not using the Ivysaur. If it's got Peck, take our points. That's level 30 for Ivysaur. Oh, it needs to learn Razor Leaf. I can't... I'm going to give up Leech Seed, actually. And play with Razor Leaf. Alright, and the last one's a Pidgey. I feel okay throwing Ivysaur out against Pidgey because I do not think it has something that's going to hurt me. It can prove me wrong. It has Gust, no big deal. Because Gust in this game is a normal move. Whirlwind is nothing. Razor Leaf, I believe, is another one of those high critical moves. And it has Sand Attack, so it's going to probably have Quick Attack as its fourth. Yep, there's its fourth. Of course, the Tackle misses. The Whirlwind's not going to help you. The Tackle doesn't work. The Gust is going to be fine. I think he has one more... Yeah, that's not going to work. And gone it is. Not many points, but hey, every little bit helps. That's tragic. Okay, we're going to pause. I take a self-care break every 20 minutes, so grab something to eat or drink, use the bathroom. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Yeah, put the mic back down. I had to blow my nose, so I put the mic up and forgot to put it back down. Alright, so this should be, right, just east of Fuchsia City. Okay. So in here we can see Oddish Bellsprouts and Venonats, Glooms and Weeping Bells, and nothing that we haven't caught yet. So we're not going to worry about catching anything. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Well, so they tell me. Alright, let's see what we got. Starts with a Dodrio. Oh, that's going to be worth some points. But I can't trust my Ivysaur out there. So let's see. How do I want to deal with this? Graveler. Because I can throw rocks at it. Alright. Fury Attack's not going to work so well. But I can hit it with Rock Throw. Isn't as strong, isn't as accurate, but maybe we can get it to hit. So it has Growl and Fury Attack. We know that. Fine, we'll run Tackle. That's going to work better. Rock Throw it is. It has Peck, which... no. There we go. Take our points. Next is a Doduo. We're going to put the Ivysaur out there just to get points. And then we'll put the Graveler back in. Yeah, Peck's not going to do you any good either. The Rock Throw might be good enough to get it all the way down. It is. 288, a little bit less than the Dodrio, but we kind of expected that. Again, we're going to give the Ivysaur points, because I want to get him up to being a Venusaur. So we'll trade him out again. It runs a Growl, that's okay. Hello, Platinum Run, how you doing today? Almost got it. Let's just use a Tackle to get him the rest of the way out. What's up? Not much, really. I mean, I'm getting through the game. We've got our 5th badge tonight. Just as I thought. But we need to heal. So let's get back on the bike. You running through this... Platinum, you should know how I am. Can you one-night this? No. Not at all. But you should know me by now that, like, all I play are games that are 20-plus years old. So, of course I'm going to run through a classic like this. And the only reason we're on tonight is because, you know, I know what's coming tomorrow. That superb owl, if you know what I mean. And I don't want to go up against that. I actually want to watch the game. But every year you can play another game that just... I pitch that all the time. That my playlist keeps increasing every year. Safari Zone, Warden's Home. We're not doing the Safari Zone. Not yet, at least. Maybe next week. Okay. Onto the bicycle to go quicker. Route 15, west of Fuchsia City. I raise Pokemon because I live alone. Okay, what you got? Beauty's going to throw out a Bulbasaur. Did you get those? I don't do glitches. I don't do glitches, so no. But this is not the answer. The answer for this fight is Charmeleon. Which is going to be a crit, but ain't going to do much. We'll just torch him instead. There's a Pokemon you can get in a certain fishing spot that looks like glitches. We're not doing that. We'll take our points. And it's going to be an Ivysaur. Well, we're going to put our Ivysaur in there to get the points for it. And then throw our Charmeleon in there to do what he does best. As in, burn this guy. Okay, so it's going to run Leech Seed, so be it. We got 400 and some odd points on the line right now. And since you mentioned like how we mentioned our game list always expanding, at the end of the year I'm planning to play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which becomes eligible finally. I didn't ask for this. Well, then why did you fight me? Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Ooh, Twilight. Yep, well, hey, it becomes eligible at the end of the year. We have a Gloom. Okay, the good thing is it's an evolved Pokemon, so it's going to be worth more points anyways. We're still putting Charmeleon out there, which is going to cost us the level for Ivysaur, but I don't care. Do you link up with retro achievements? I don't. Probably could, but I don't. Mainly because what would happen then is it would show me a prompt probably that said I earned something. Am I getting Snorlax? Yeah, I'm going to get the second Snorlax because I already failed the first one. Okay, we woke up. Burn it. Sleep Powder's going to work again. That's fine. If we lose this one, we have a Kadabra in reserve that we can also hit this thing with. Because after all, most grass Pokemon are also poison Pokemon, and we can hit them with the psychic powers. So we'll do that instead. Did you see that new Mega Man announcement? I did. I'm looking forward to that game coming out too. Even if I'm not going to be playing it on stream for a couple of years, I'm a Mega Man person. And Oddish, let's see. Let's give it to Ivysaur again, and then we'll swap in the Kadabra. Okay, so Ivysaur goes in, and then we're going to put the Kadabra in. It should be still a level for Ivysaur. Yes. You're one of my Mega Man guys. Yep. Eventually, I'm going to do Mega Man 8 on stream too, I think. Yes, Acid works well on Kadabra only because Kadabra's a bit of a glass cannon. He can hit you really hard, but he's got a weak defense. 234, yep, that's enough for a level. And it's going to be another Oddish. Let's give the points, yeah, to Ivysaur is fine. Because I know he's got to go up at level 32. So it's another Oddish. And we're running Kadabra again. And Kadabra will now go up a level. Is that enough to get him? Yep, it is. So that's going to be level for Kadabra. Not good enough, exactly. We'll go back and heal again. Unfortunately, you got to go all the way around the long way to get this. All right, let's see. Back on the bike. There's a Pokémon in here too, right? Because I'm starting to get a little bit high on money. And I don't like to be high on money if I can help it. There's my Pokémon. How much money? 70 grand, see? We don't want that. So we're going to buy some Ultra Balls. $40 should be good. And then we'll buy some Hyper Potions. Which are, if I remember correctly, 200 HP. So we're not going to use them anytime soon. We'll probably still use the Super Potions that are worth 50. But now we don't have as much money on us, so that if we do lose, we don't lose as much. Trust me, I wish I could buy nuggets. Just for, like, money storage. Okay, what we got? Fork over all you cash when you lose to me, kid. No. First off, it's only half. And that's why we spent all that money. R.I.P. the lead singer from Three Doors Down. And I used to listen to Three Doors... Well, there's one song I used to listen to from Three Doors Down called Kryptonite. It's the only song of theirs I know, admittedly. Let's see. We're going to throw this to Graveler and get him up. Yeah, he passed away. I thought I saw something to that effect. Battling with cancer for what? Yeah, can't... the words I want to say in regards to cancer are not suitable for this stream, so I am not going to say them. But we'll just say that it shares the first letter and the last 3 letters with the word fire truck. Okay? So this will get Graveler up a level. Maybe he'll get another move that I like. I don't remember where the moves are, so... 342. That's good for Ivysaur, but that's definitely good for Graveler. No move for it. Grimer comes up next. Ivysaur is going to get points from it anyways. I'm hoping this guy has something like a muck or a wheezing to help me out a bit. Let's see. We're just going to hit it with... Kadabra. Why not? Graveler got cheeks on him. I don't look at that kind of stuff. Alright, Ivysaur gets 270 more. He's, it's a Weezing. Oh, that's going to be great, because Weezing being an evolved Pokemon is going to be worth more. Okay. Again, we're going to throw the Kadabra just to be on the... Well, I think. Let me see. What's it worth? Standard cost is... what? 1038? Okay, we'll put the Sand Slash in and get a level for it. Well, we got Sand Slash Poison. That can happen. The slash goes on. It's a high crit move. Sheesh, it does more damage taking the poison damage than it does the actual attack. Alright, we'll take it. 516 this time. So the Sand Slash gains a level. No move for it. I wish it was, but that can't be true. This one. Hey, kid, come on. I just got these. That Ivysaur's getting close. It's a coughing. At level 25. Not quite as good. Okay, well... we might actually be able to do this on our own. Smog's going to not do well, and he can't poison me either, so... we're going to try it on our own. It's worth 610 points if I can get it. Alright, Smog... yeah, we're going to get the coughing on our own, I think. Yep, there we go. Score it. And it's going to be another coughing. We're going to leave it alone. Just tackle it out. And another Smog. Oh yeah, we have that one normal attack that's helping us right now. Just gonna wear it down. That'll be a level. And Ivysaur should go at the end of this turn. Wheezing. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with the Graveler. Why not? It's worth more points, so it's not going to do very much. It could get us poisoned, but that's okay. That was a crit. Okay, so we'll probably take another couple hits of that. And he got us poisoned. That's okay. Trying to spread the love around, you know? Alright, there's that. 925 for Graveler. And after this fight, we're taking a self-care break. Let's give it to Wartortle. Should be able to get it relatively quickly. We're running the bite also because it has a chance of making them flinch. Nope, no flinches here, but we'll get the relatively easy fight out of the way. It has a Grimer. Oh, I forgot about it. It had 5. Okay, what do I want to use against the Grimer? Let's give it to the Charmeleon. That's why the levels are down. Forgot about that. Like, the more Pokemon you have, the less the levels are... okay. What are you going to get rid of? My Ember. Okay, fine. Scratch. Can't disable another move. Yeah, the more Pokemon they have, the lower the levels they are. Okay, we've defeated the biker. Why not? And there's Ivysaur evolving. So he becomes a Venusaur. And we're going to pause and we're going to take a self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. Alright, we are back. Let's get some more Pokemon out of the way. Oh, yep, we gotta fight this. Oh, you're a little cutie. Hello, Cornwall. Welcome in. How you doing today? Okay, we got a couple poisons out there, but that's okay. So it's a Pidgeotto at level 29. And we don't want our Venusaur out there for this because we might be able to get away with it. Just watching some sports at the moment. I probably will join you with that, well, especially tomorrow. Because Pidgeotto probably does not have a flying move. Okay, so it's going to sand attack me. That's fine. It's worth 702 straight up. Let's give Wartortle some of that too. So now it's 348 for the both of them. Unironically enjoying the nostalgic vibes. Hey, I do nostalgia. That's what I deal in. So, partially why the backgrounds are so plain and whatnot. It's like, no, we're old school here. We don't need fancy display. We don't need fancy displays here. 348 it is. And it's a Wigglytuff. Oh, that's going to be some points. We're going to leave it the way it is and see what this is going to give me. How much is this worth? 676. So it's a level for Wartortle if we can get it without switching him out. Okay, is the bite going to work better? The bite was a critical, but I think he's stronger on special than he is on defense. So we're going to play it that way. It runs a disable and it gets rid of bubble. Just love being put to sleep. But I can always do that. Really? Really? I forget how many turns of Sing you get. But he's just used it 3 times in a row. Now, Double Slap is a kind of a misnamed thing in that you can get hit more than twice. But we're faster. And our Wartortle's going to go to level 33. You looked so cute, too. Now, we had some things that needed poison removal. Let's do that. And we're going to put the Charmeleon in front, I think. Alright, let's do that. We didn't fight you yet. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. I don't think so. Let's see. Get the Charmeleon out in front. What you got? It's a Pidgey. Pidgeys are cheap. Oh, well. Here's what it is. Okay. At level 29, they actually have a flying move. That's good to know. So he's shown his full hand at this point. And he's gone. Take the points. What you got next? A Pidgeotto. We're going to leave it alone. Now we're expecting this thing to be able to do some flying moves now. So this is not going to be worth... Okay, so it's got Gust. It's got Whirlwind. And it's got no HP left at this point. So we're good. No, wrong. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Birdkeeper wants to fight. Okay. Spearow at 29. Okay, fine. Well, that should at least be worth the level to me, right? Yeah. So it might be one of them's 34 and one of them's 36. I could be wrong. I'd have to look, and I don't feel like looking right now. But we'll take our 360, and that's going to be a level. It learns Slash. Yeah, Rage doesn't do me any good. We're giving us Slash and the advantage of having that high crit move on Charmeleon. It's a Fearow. Leave him in there. Alright. So Fearow will move the Slash up here. And it crits a lot. This fight's worth 1,000 points, so we're going to get a third of it right here. I knew it. Okay, finish up with around here. There's a... Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. What you got? Coughing. Well, we got the Charmeleon that's going to work on it. At level 26. So how much is that worth? Remind me. Well, it'll show up. 634. Okay. So that's going to be a third of what's left. Alright, 634 goes in. Another coughing. The timing there, by the way, is completely ironic. Alright, another point left. Haul. 634. So it's going to be at 694. We're going to leave it alone. It's a Grimer. I don't know that this is going to be enough. We'll see. What's the thing say? Not enough. This is worth 501. And another coughing. Well, if anything, this is going to do it. Because we know what they're worth. As soon as it catches up. There we go. Yep, this is a level. $634. Alright. There's the level. So he must go up at 36. Let's put War Turtle in. He might be 34. I don't know. Actually, if that's the case, we're gonna heal. I forget where you get Surf. I don't have the HM for that yet. But I will probably teach Surf to my Magikarp, to my Gyarados. Because Gyarados is probably going to be another one that I'm going to have as my, and it's a pretty good, water move. Or I could give it to War Turtle. That would also work. Alright, get on the bike again. Now, we do know we have to go back up to get the, wait a minute. There's something in that field. Over there. And I think we got to fight for it, so we'll see. Well, wait. We'll cut through here. And see what we got up here. More trainers. What's cool? Trading Pokemon. Let's see. Did I put the Charmeleon? Do I still have the Charmeleon in front? It's a Clefairy at 30. No, it's a Wartortle. Okay, cool. So it's a Clefairy at level 33. And we're fighting it with Wartortle. I think Bite's probably going to be better off than the Water Gun. That's another reason to do it. Okay, it runs minimized, so be it. Still going to hit you with it. Why is it not going? Hold on. Let's go. Thank you. And the points. I said trade. Yeah, I know you did. TM20. I don't know what it is, but we're going to be fine. Jump over. There's enemies there. There's guys there. I think I got those. Pokemon fight? Cool. Rumble. What you got? 2 of them. The first is a coughing. At 29. Which we're still going to use the Wartortle on. It's going to run Smog. We're ahead of the race here. I think Wartortle might go 34, it might go 36. I'm not sure which. We'll find out. And if I don't find out by the end of the stream, I will look it up for next time. So it's a Grimer. This isn't going to be worth as much as the coughing. I know that. But, hey, it's something. It's going to disable something. The Water Gun. So be it. And we took him out. 558 for that. Blown away. Then this one. Perfect. I need to burn some time. What you got? Grimer again. This one's at level 28. So it's going to be worth a little bit less, but that's okay. And he flinched. There's always that chance. I think this might get us up the level. We'll see. Another Grimer at the same level. Alright, 540 more. And the last is a coughing that we're going to leave it in for. This one I might give him some help, though. Because he's going to get the points either way. So we're going to give it to Graveler, I think. Give him some points. Well, you'll notice I do a lot of the trainer battles. I try to do all the trainer battles because the trainer battles pay out, experience-wise, at 1.5 points. Okay? You basically get you get 1.5 times as many points for fighting trainer Pokemon than you do fighting wild Pokemon. So that's why, especially like in gyms, I want to make sure that I get every opponent out first. Okay? So that I get as much experience as I can get. So Wartortle and Graveler both get 342. Wartortle goes up a level. Oh. Maybe this is it. We'll see. What? You? Nope, so they both go up at 36. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, there were also guys over here. Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? Yes, I have. So after this battle is probably... well, maybe not. We'll see what it is. It's a Farfetch'd at 33. I don't think they're worth as much as I think they are, but we'll see. Swords Dance, which boosts your attack, if I remember. It's worth 64. 664. You can boost your attack all you want. Ain't gonna do you any good if you don't actually get an attack in. Why? Why'd I lose? We ride out here because there's more room. After this fight is going to be a self-care break. Okay, it's a coughing to start with at 29. That's not bad. That's at least going to be some decent points. And we're running low on bite moves. We're going to have to start using more water gun. Okay, we might be able to get through it this set. 708 there. Leave them... oh, it's a Muck. That's even better. Because that's an evolved Pokemon. It's going to be worth more points. 975 if we can get it. Poison gas is just going to be a straight poison. It doesn't get to disable a move. It disables the bubble. I throw my last bite at it. It can't do that. No PP left for this move. Right. Water gun it is. Alright. 975 for that. Wipe out. We're going to pause. We're going to take a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. I think that's probably going to be our last self-care break for the night, okay? I'm expecting that when we get to the point where we would have to take another self-care break, we are instead going to end the stream. We'll see how that goes, though. Let's see what's over here first. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? No, I haven't. So we're definitely going to be using our water gun here, because if Wartortle's out there, he can't bite anymore. Well, that's going to stay where it is. That's the order I want them in. Going to growl, and now the water gun's not going to be affected by that. $348 for that. A Doduo, we're going to leave it alone. Set up for that, get it ready to go as soon as I'm ready to click through. There we go. This is a level, so... Alright. So that's 576, that's a level. Last is a Fearow. We're going to keep it the way it is. This should be worth a decent amount of points. 972 on this one. Mirror Move's not going to help you very much. There's a reason I don't use Mirror Move. Because rarely is it something I actually want to grab. Alright. Oh, another fight. PMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. Alright, what you got? It's a bird Pokemon dealer with Pidgeotto. At level 29. Should be worth a decent amount. 700 and some. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to recode the current party thing to show what the current experience gain is. $702. Fearow. No, we're keeping it the way it is. Because that's still going to be worth a lot of points. Worth about 1,000. Which means he should go up soon. Fury attack misses. And we'll take our 1,000 points. Oh, bummer. Route 14, west of Fuchsia City. This, I believe, is 13 at that point. But we're going to go back to heal up, because I want to have my moves available to me. I'm gonna look at the map real quick. So we're on 15, 14, 13, and 12 are over there. Okay. And then 10 is by the... Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to go to Cinnabar eventually. We're going to have to do some surfing, and I got to remember how to do that. Or more precisely, which HM I need and where it is. I think we'll get Blastoise tonight, though. Because we only have 15 more minutes or so, I think, until stream is over. Alright. Back up to what is now 12, if I remember correctly. 12 or 13. Route 12 or 13. Is there anything to catch on 14 that's worth it? I don't think so. Venonats, Pidgeotos. Yeah, nothing I can work with. How about Route 13? Nothing. Oh, no! There's something I can do. Route 13, when I get to it, there are Farfetch'ds there. We can go for those. Up we go. We've got... We'll stay out of the grass on 14. It ain't worth it, because we've already gotten everything we would need. My bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. Let's see. We're 879 away from getting Wartortle up. We start with a Pidgey at level 26. I wish it was a Pidgeotto. I really do. Because Pidgeys are not worth a lot at all, being a common Pokemon that they are. But it's still going to be worth 306. No, that's not going to work. Alright. There goes that. A Spearow. Nope, leave it alone. Kick it through. What are you going to give me with your third, though? I'm curious. Alright, 322 there. And another Pidgey. This is probably for the level, I think. And if it is, we start working on Charmeleon. It is for the level. .306 there. And there's your level. We're going to switch. Oh, and it's a Fearow. That's even better. It's something worth a lot. And we're going to put the Charmeleon in. Try to get him up. Ooh, we might want to be careful about that. That's a case where Mirror Move can work well. But we'll take our 901 points. And here's the War Turtle evolution. Now, where are you on here? There we go. Did he block me off to doing something? Yes, he did. Oh, he blocks off anyways. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon, and I need to switch my Pokemon up. Because now the Blastoise is in front, and I don't want the Blastoise in front. Alright, let's do this, though. And then we're going to put the Charmeleon in, and we're going to put him in the front of the group. A Doduo that we are going to swap in Charmeleon. Okay. Run the slash. Almost got him all the way down. It's worth 500 points, so we'll see how this works. 576, actually. And a Pidgeotto. We're going to leave the Pokemon the way it is. This is actually going to be worth something. Run the slash. It's worth 678. Even better. Yep, that's fine. That slash move is really useful. Take 678. Not good enough. Okay, we're going to put Charmeleon in the front. We're going to give him a Super Potion now. Just to heal him all the way up. See if we can't do it relatively easily. Around we go. The wind's blowing my way. What you got? Another bird grouper. A Spearow. At what level? 25. So we're dealing with 25s on this run. Okay, 310 for the first fight. We'll take it. A Pidgey, that's fine. This will not be worth the level just yet, but the next one should be. And I remember when, like, I would play Red and Blue, you couldn't have, like, all three of the starter Pokemon without trading. It's another Pidgey. This is for a level. Now it's a Spearow. No, we're not changing. This will probably be a one-hit kill, too. We'll take it. Come on, give me something else that's good. No, another Spearow, which is a little bit light for what I want. The wind turned. Okay, so to move forward, what are you looking at? There we go. I didn't give him the points yet, did I? No, I didn't. Let's do that. It's a coughing. All right. Coughing at 28. Okay, it's going to take a couple of those. And my Charmeleon's poisoned. So we'll decide, like, how far we go. I think I'm going to try to get the Charizard tonight. This is going to be another coughing. We're going to leave it alone. Because we're usually pretty fast on these. Alright. Take more points. And another coughing. Okay, so 3 coughings is not terrible. Could be a lot worse for what we're trying to do. Alright. Another 684, so we're, what, 800 points away? Something like that? Stripped gears. I'm beat. I guess I'll fly home. Let's first off use an antidote. And I'll give him a super potion. Why not? Around the maze. Let's see. Let's go this way first. I always go with bird Pokemon. We got a lot of birds around here. What you got? A Pidgey. Okay, well, we're going to go for it. It's level 26. This might be a one-hit kill. It is. So we'll take our 306. Next is a Pidgeotto. Leave it alone. As soon as it kicks through, we'll give us our spot. There we go. This should be for the level. Whirlwind isn't going to do you any good. This is going to be level. So we'll give him the points. That's going to be evolution at the end too. We're going to take the Spearow. We're going to put the Graveler out. Get him some points. That's a good sign. More points. And a Fearow, we're going to leave it alone. This is not quite for a level. Close, though. Mirror Move ain't going to help you any. Not when you move first. Is this going to be a fight over? Not quite. Now it's going to run Rock Throw and do nothing. And I'm still missing. That's okay. There it goes. Goodbye. Give us our points. Out of power. And there's Charmeleon evolving. And now we have a Charizard. All right, so we're going to save here. All right, and we're going to call the stream here. Thank you for coming out today, whether you're here for a little bit or a lot. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, please give a follow or subscribe. You'd be glad you did. Excuse me. So I normally stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Here's the schedule for this week. Tuesday, we're going to get back to Sly 2, Band of Thieves for the PlayStation 2. On Thursday, we're going to go back to Donkey Kong 64 for the N64. And on Sunday night, we're going to pick up Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. Now, where am I going to send you guys off to? Who haven't I sent you to in a while? Let's see. Let's send you over. We'll put the follower filter on. That might make it easier for me. Who haven't I who haven't I sent you to in a while is basically what I'm thinking at this point. Let's see. Let's send you over to Happy Sparks, who I believe is just chatting, and we'll go with that. And I want you to please show them the same love you showed me. Okay. So until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you.